Welcome to a journey into the dark and mysterious world of demonic possession. Today we delve into the terrifying lore of Abaddon, the angel of destruction. This isn't just some dusty old legend. We're talking about a malevolent entity, a harbinger of chaos that's been feared for centuries. Join me as we unlock the secrets of Abaddon, explore its alleged grip on the human soul, and hear chilling accounts of those who claim to have crossed paths with its darkness. This is a journey into the heart of fear itself. What happens when evil takes a physical form? When the stuff of nightmares bleeds into our world? That's Abaddon. This isn't some mischievous spirit or restless ghost. This is a force of utter annihilation, a being woven from the blackest energies of the universe. Ancient texts paint him as a king, a ruler of a realm of shadows and suffering, a place where souls are tortured and the very air crackles with malevolence. And some believe he can reach out from that abyss to claw at our world, to spread his darkness like a plague. The name Abaddon sends chills down your spine for a reason. It translates to destruction, to ruin, to the utter obliteration of everything we hold dear. Imagine an entity so terrifying, so powerful, that even angels fear its wrath. In some texts, Abaddon is called the angel of the bottomless pit, a terrifying figure with a locust army, each sting a searing blast of pain and madness. He's the embodiment of chaos, the ultimate destroyer, and the scariest part? Some believe he walks among us. Imagine feeling a darkness creep into your life, not just sadness or anger, but a presence, a malevolent entity taking root in your very soul. That's the terrifying reality of demonic possession. And Abaddon, with his hunger for destruction, is a prime suspect in these terrifying events. Victims report sudden urges towards violence, voices whispering in their ears, urging them to commit unspeakable acts. Their bodies contort, their eyes turn black, as if the very essence of Abaddon is consuming them from the inside out. Chapter 4. Echoes of Darkness. History is littered with tales of demonic possession, but some cases stand out, chilled by the icy grip of Abaddon. These aren't just ghost stories, folks. These are documented events, witnessed by priests, doctors, even skeptics, who were left with no other explanation. Cases where people, seemingly ordinary individuals, were suddenly overtaken by a force beyond comprehension. They speak of a darkness that descended upon them, a feeling of utter helplessness, as if their very soul was being held hostage. Chapter 5. The Language of Evil. One disturbing case involves a priest, a man of God, who dedicated his life to fighting evil. He found himself face to face with its purest form. It began subtly, a change in behavior, a growing darkness in his eyes. Then came the voices, the chanting, words spoken in a language ancient and terrifying. This wasn't just gibberish. Those present swore it was the language of hell itself, the tongue of Abaddon. The priest's body became a battleground, a war between his faith and the demonic force trying to consume him. Chapter 6. The Gateway of the Occult. We've all heard the warnings about dabbling in the occult. Ouija boards, seances, trying to pierce the veil between our world and the next. It's a dangerous game, and some believe Abaddon waits on the other side. One case involved a group of teenagers who made the mistake of inviting the unknown into their lives. They got more than they bargained for. One girl, the one who led the ritual, became withdrawn, her eyes vacant, her voice taken on a guttural demonic tone. She spoke of Abaddon, of his power, of his desire to see the world burn. Was it just teenage imagination, or had they truly opened a door to something sinister? Chapter 7. The Battle for the Soul. When facing true evil, when a soul is held captive by a force as powerful as Abaddon, there's only one option: exorcism. It's a ritual as old as time, a desperate fight to reclaim a person's very essence from the clutches of darkness. Imagine the air thickening with dread, the smell of sulfur stinging your nostrils as holy water is flung. Prayers are chanted, and the possessed screams in agony. This is a battle for the highest stakes, a fight for the very survival of a human soul. Chapter 8. Soldiers of the Divine. In the Catholic Church, exorcism is not a relic of the past. It's a very real weapon in their arsenal against evil. These priests are on the front lines, trained to combat demonic forces, armed with their faith and ancient rituals, passed down for generations. They've seen the true face of evil, heard the chilling whispers of demons, and faced entities like Abaddon head-on. These aren't just men of God. They're warriors, locked in an eternal struggle against the forces of darkness. Chapter 9. The Mind's Shadow. Not everyone believes in demonic possession. Some see it as a manifestation of mental illness, a trick of the mind, and they might be right. Many symptoms, the voices, the convulsions, the change in personality can be explained by psychological disorders. But what if, just what if, there's more to it? What if some cases, the ones that defy medical explanation, the ones that make your blood run cold, are glimpses into a realm beyond our understanding? Chapter 10. The unanswered question. So, does Abaddon truly exist? Is he a real entity, a demonic force, wreaking havoc in our world? Or is he a figment of our collective imagination, a symbol of our deepest fears, given life by ancient texts and religious dogma? It's a question that has haunted humanity for centuries, a debate that rages on even today. There's no easy answer, no scientific test to prove or disprove the existence of such a being. All we have are the stories, the chilling accounts of those who claim to have encountered the darkness firsthand. And in the end, the answer may lie within each of us in the darkest corners of our beliefs. Outro into the shadows. Whether you believe in the supernatural or lean towards scientific explanations, the stories of Abaddon and possession continue to captivate and terrify. The idea of an entity so powerful, so consumed by destruction, lurking in the shadows, waiting to claim our souls, taps into our primal fears. It's a stark reminder that there are things in this world, forces beyond our comprehension, that we may never fully understand. Stay tuned for more spine-chilling tales from the world of the unknown.